It's a disease that affects nearly 1 million Americans.
Some of us are not in the best of shape to start out with, but we're going through it.
Now there's a new way people with Parkinson's are getting a fighting chance to start to feel better. Yeah, a new program being offered here in Metro Detroit, and it is designed to slow down what you know is an incurable disease.
Sandra Ali joins us with how the program is helping patients combat Parkinson's and get stronger and more powerful.
Up until recently, people with Parkinson's didn't have many options. Now they're getting a fighting chance and finding hope in an unlikely place, the boxing gym.
Dave, come on, Dave. Let's go, buddy. In 3, 2, yeah, go, buddy, go.
David Schwartz is taking his turn at the punching bag with his coach, Patrick Mason, cheering him on all the way.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent, good.
They're recognizing if they're pushing too hard, they'll back off a little bit.
David and everyone else you see in this class has Parkinson's, a progressive neurological disorder that attacks the central nervous system. It affects nearly 1 million Americans.
Take yourself off that wall. Here we go. Good.
If you're not actually exercising and moving around, your body kind of succumbs quickly to Parkinson's.
David and his fellow boxers are part of a new program at the Beverly Hills Club. It's an intense 90-minute boxing-style workout that aims to reduce the effects of the disease.
Parkinson's disease really slows down when people are actually exercising at higher intensities. The body really responds well to exercise for people with Parkinson's.
Some of us are not in the best of shape to start out with, but we're going through it.
One of the biggest things that we want from people that come to our class is just a good effort. And it doesn't matter what level they're at, it just matters how hard they're working.
Each individual exercise targets a particular symptom.
Higher up here, Mel. A little higher up here. There you go.
The stretching is for stiffness.
One of the things with Parkinson's is they are really tight, so that's why we do a lot of warm-ups and cool-downs and stretches, because that'll kind of get them moving a little bit better. And they don't like it, but I think they appreciate it because they know it helps them get better.
Footwork is for balance.
Even just like real life things like that you might take for granted, you and I might take for granted, as far as getting up and down off the floor and bending over to tie your shoes or put your socks on.
And punching helps steady their tremors.
When we're throwing punches, we're teaching them how to keep on balance. We're teaching them how to move their feet and always be in a squared stance.
The program, called Rocksteady Boxing, adopts the same techniques as professional boxing. Developed in Indianapolis a decade ago, it's spread to more than 50 gyms across the country.
Exercising with Parkinson's is obviously a little bit different because you have a lot of mobility issues, you have neurological issues, you have emotional issues.
Everyone in this class says they've seen an improvement, just even in the last couple of weeks since they've started.
I've certainly seen, physical improvements, being able to punch harder and walk, walk a little bit faster, walk in a straighter line.
Part of the secret, David says, is the camaraderie.
So it's almost like a family affair. I think it's a special bond because you realize that the illness that you're inflicted with is a challenge to beat in itself.
The classes are open to anyone, really, regardless of ability. Coaches will do an evaluation before you start, and they say they will work with you no matter what your skill level is. Sandra Ali, Local 4.